Good evening, true believers. Today we're going to be talking about Wolverine issue number 1 from 1988 Marvel Comics, written by the legendary X-Men writer Chris Claremont, and it was drawn by the legendary Big John Buscema. This issue took Wolverine out of the traditional superhero setting and dropped him into a story filled with mystery, honor, and deadly enemies. What happens when Wolverine leaves the X-Men behind and steps into a world of ninjas, samurai, and ancient rivalries? And because this is not just another superhero comic. It was the beginning of one of Wolverine's most important solo adventures. The story opens with Wolverine traveling in Japan, a place that has played an important role in his life and history. Wolverine isn't simply looking for a fight. He's trying to reconnect with his past and deal with unfinished business, but big trouble finds him quickly. Wolverine becomes caught up in a conflict involving the Japanese criminal underworld and the mysterious ninja organization known as the Hand. The Hand is not interested in giving Wolverine a peaceful homecoming. Instead, Wolverine finds himself facing enemies who operate according to an entirely different set of rules. This is important because the story emphasizes something that makes Wolverine different from any other Marvel hero. He's not just a mutant with claws, he's a warrior with a complicated history, with a strong connection to samurai culture and the Bushido culture. And it's a personal code that doesn't always fit neatly into the superhero world. One of the biggest emotional elements of this issue is Wolverine's relationship with Mariko Yoshida. Mariko represents a connection to a life Wolverine wants but struggles to have. This is a sense that Wolverine generally wants peace and stability in his life. Unfortunately, his violent past and the forces surrounding Mariko's family make that incredibly difficult. The Yoshida family is connected to the criminal world, and Wolverine quickly discovers that honor, family, and power are all tangled together. This gives the story a different feeling from a typical X-Men adventure. Instead of Wolverine simply fighting a supervillain and saving the day, Claremont puts him in a situation where his choices have personal consequences. Of course, this is Wolverine, so there is plenty of action. And John Buscema's artwork gives Wolverine a powerful, imposing presence. His Wolverine isn't just a guy with claws. He's a seasoned fighter who knows exactly how dangerous he can be. The battles against the Hand help establish the tone of the series. Wolverine is surrounded by enemies on all fronts who are disciplined, organized, and willing to use stealth rather than simply charge into a fight. Wolverine has to rely on more than his feeling factor. He has to use experience, instincts, and strategy. That's one of the things that makes this issue so memorable. Wolverine isn't presented as invincible. He's presented as someone who can take punishment, keep moving, and refuse to give up. Looking back, Wolverine 1 is a major moment in Marvel Comics history. The character had already become one of the most popular members of the X-Men, but this series proved that Wolverine could carry his own book. More importantly, it establishes the combination of elements that would become closely associated with Wolverine's solo series: Japan, samurai culture, ninjas, crime, honor, romance, and Wolverine's struggle between his violent instincts and the better person he wants to become. Chris Claremont understood that Wolverine didn't need to be turned into a traditional superhero. So what do you think of issue 1 of Wolverine from 1988? Would you put it up there as one of your favorite Wolverine issues? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, true believers, Excelsior!